Second setup. We gotta be playing some Palworld today. Why? Because I can. Oh yeah, I forgot to click start. There we go. Alright, let's get right into it. Hey Sans, welcome man, welcome Yont. I already started the world, but I think we're just gonna continue off it. I don't know if people want to see like a full playthrough or anything, but I'm just gonna like just play. I don't know. I'm just bored, so we're just gonna be playing here. I already have a world with my friends, so yeah, it's called We Dupe in it. Already level 70, but I don't really look up guides or anything, so yeah, I mean it's just we're just gonna go play into it. Maybe I'll just talk about some stuff. Right. As you can see, this is just a little base here. This is how we cross stuff. I mean, you guys probably know how it works. Probably better than me. Yeah, I think so. Okay. But yeah, is Palworld actually a good game? I think it's decent. I think it's a very decent game. I've been actually I don't know if I'll say addicted to it, but I've been playing it quite a bit here and there. It's a fun game. It's a really fun game. It can be slow at times, so you do need patience. You do need a bit of patience for this game. But you can always crank up the settings. I mean, you can literally just create your world how you want it to be. Like as you can see, like was like a little house at the start. We kind of ditched it for like the stone house there. Base does not look good. I mean,
What?
this does not look good. As you can see, it's very generic. Like, it's a game where you can decide what you want to do. You can do raids. You can do farming, base building, like exploration. It just depends what your mood is, honestly. It just depends. Like you can just send out expeditions, get some loot from there. You can like manage your pals. I mean, as you can see, our base is pretty bad. It's very bad. So if you're more into base building, you might be more intrigued on that. Again, it just depends what you want to do. You can also do like exploration, get like these effigies to buff yourself, buff your pals. I mean, we could do a raid boss right now, honestly. Let's do the first one because I'm not confident. I'm not confident. My loot's broken. Yeah, my loot. Not a good start. But my stuff is broken. Can I repair? I can't repair my items. But yeah, this game has a lot of collabs and like Terraria, Ultra Kill. You probably recognize some of these items from Terraria. They're pretty OP. So you can get like a bunch of cool guns. You can get a bunch of cool pals. I mean, it's just up to you what you want to do. It's just up to you. As you can see, this is the Terraria Island. I can just show off the Terraria Islands. Why not? Terraria, I mean, hell yeah. Yeah, I have Terraria. I can show off the islands. Let's just load in eventually. So first we go up here. This is like the base island, but to enter the actual dungeon, yeah, it's a dungeon. Get here, then you click enter. And boom. You can see the music already setting in. The peak. You can catch them, but I don't have any special traits or anything. Oh yeah, to catch, I mean just like, do you see the 42%? That's a chance. You can use like owls to like make them low and stuff. And then if they're low enough, please don't die. Thank you. Is she? They're low enough, the chance to increase. Ah, nice, like peak. It's 10% when you hit them. Then you gotta get. So you see his bar, it has to increase twice, which I don't have good luck on. Yeah, my luck sucks. But she's a high one. Just for demonstration purposes. You see one, then it has to two. You see? And you catch it. The peak. There is the Eye of Cthulhu and stuff. I mean, we can go check them out. Do some mind farming over here. There's also... I don't have it equipped. There's also like more Terraria stuff. There's a lot of Terraria stuff. 3D Terraria. Yeah, it looks so weird when it's 3D. Does not look like Terraria. But it is Terraria if that makes sense. You see you got the pods, the little hearts to heal yourself. You also have these Terraria bars. That's how you craft the items. It's pretty cool. I mean, I feel like the collabs in this game are a little too strong, because they can generally carry your entire gameplay. For example, this Vortex Blast I'm using, even though it's common rarity, it is so dang OP. It is so dang OP. Has a chance to shoot like explosions and stuff. It's pretty cool. You can open chests, and they give you random loot. For example, that's like, we got a rare hollowed hood, which actually is much higher rarity than mine. So we might actually craft that when we get back. It's much better rarity, yeah. As you can see, this is, increases our damage with the Vortex Blaster. So yeah, it's really good loot you just got there. Yeah, this game looks sick. I might install it right now. Is it on Steam? Yeah, it's on Steam. It was on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale. But this game did just get a massive update. Added a bunch of new legendaries, added a bunch of new map exploration, new items. They probably added a lot more than that. I just can't remember off the top of my head. We also got the little shafts in the game. Look at this little chap, you see that? So now chap there. Oh, let me get up. Yeah, this is the... Oh, even the cave music. What? So peak. As you can see, you need these bars to craft the Terraria items. You still got the regular pals in here. There's also, they do have bosses. I will show you one of them in a second. A bit far from the entrance. I will get there eventually. Got the red slimes, got the bats. The game is grindy, as I said. Game is grindy. So you need a lot of patience. It's like a Pokemon and Minecraft mature kind of crossover. Because this feels like, it does feel like more akin to Minecraft than Pokemon, in my opinion. Where you progress through tiers of armor, tiers of weapons and all that. Have you played Terraria? Oh, I have. Way back in the days. I have. I'm not that expert at it, trust me. I am not that great at Terraria. I know some stuff. I know the Empress of Light. I know the Eye of Cthulhu. I know the actual Cthulhu boss, the twins, the Skeletron. I know some stuff. I won't call myself well versed though. But I know enough. Oh, you saying this is broken too? Oh, everything's breaking. Then playing Terraria would be tough. Actually, it would be. I might do that. I might actually do that. Maybe y'all can guide me through it, because I'm gonna be honest, it's been so many years since I last played it. They've probably added a lot more stuff since then. Because when I say many years, it has been many years. Probably like, I want to say more akin to like, I don't know. I don't want to feel like Ankh, but maybe like 10 years or something. As you can see, we got the Eye of Cthulhu boss. I'm kind of over leveled for this, but let's aggro it. Look at that. He also has a second phase. Please attack. Please do something. What the hell just happened? But as you can see, he should be attacking. I don't know what's happening. You good, bro? You good? He is not good. Oh, there we go. Finally, second phase. As you can see. Yeah, he charges. He charges. He should be a lot more aggressive than this, but I guess we skip most of it. Also, did you just did you just? Why was it censored? What did he do to my guy? Oh my days. I have a Philly mask. Is that rare? A rarity only the most. Oh, I think I just got a rare event. I think I just got a rare event. It's actually pretty good too. 350, 140, That's really good. Yeah, I think I got a rare event. Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. Pulsating with the eye of Kifli, sinister energy, a rarity only the most fortunate may attain. Yeah, I just got a rare item. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even realize. I found it weird the way he died. As you can see, open a chest, gives us a bunch of random loot. You might notice this similar to something. We'll use that in a second. As you can see, we got more of these bars. And not only that, let me show you guys something. Let me show you. Let me get back to base real quick. Also, 10 years there, the game's completed defend. Now it's a lot cooler and also has a lot of modding. Like Calamity makes the game 100 times harder, better. I might try it, Ben, because it's been really long since I played it. I remember some stuff. Honestly, I'm pretty on in that situation. I'd love to try it. But yeah, I think it's a really rare drop. Because I swear I killed this boss like how many times and I never got this item before. Let's see. Can we win? We can repair. Let's repair this one. This one's really good. We can repair both. Can't repair this one sadly. But let me show you something cool. Actually, let me get some better armor first. So I don't trust this. So to craft items, you go over to these assembly lines. That's what they call it, or crafting tables, depending what stage you're in the game. And then you pick an item. So let's say, this is where you get your crafting items too. So let's shield. As you can see, there's different layers of shields you can get here. So we're gonna craft the ultra shield, and I'll tell you guys something. It takes a while. Look at that, just by myself. Yeah, this is why you have stuff like pals that can help you out. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. It's why you need pals to like help you out craft stuff, because otherwise it would take forever. So yeah, I did upgrade this pal to the max stars. Just stars increase their work capacity and stuff. Which what we did. So as you can see, this shield is much better than this one. Yeah, so we're gonna just get rid of that. There we go. We got a much better shield now. Which is, why do we need that? Because I'll show you. Go here, you can choose a bunch of bosses. Hold on, we need to craft it first. You have to manually craft? You weren't king of the patience? Yeah, no, it takes a really long time. Look at all these items you can craft. These take so long to craft, by the way. And higher the rarity, the longer it takes. For example, I mean the beginner items take obviously quicker. Oh, we're missing one. We're missing one. Oh no. We're missing one. We have to go back just for one. Oh my days. Okay, we have to go back just to get one piece of bar. Golly. Just one. He's just saying we're missing one. Yeah, we'll go back. We'll quickly get a single piece of bar. Because of course we have to. Let me just move the shadow a bit over too. Maybe there. Yep. Peak. So we're gonna go back quickly, just get a quick bar. This game is like actual patience though. You can speed it up. Various settings. This is very regular settings. People like increasing the XP, how fast you level up, how fast stuff craft, how much items you get. This is just as a regular settings on a world. So okay, we just literally just need that. We're done. This is the regular settings. So these are just the basic game. This is what you should expect from it. People do sometimes lower the XP because they feel sometimes it's too fast, which I agree. Because like I'm level 70, but I'm several like tiers down from my armor. Several tiers. Okay, so we go here. For example, you can also craft this thing. I mean, it's pretty fast since you can also upgrade your working speed. So if you go to your inventory and to the right, you can see all your stats. And I upgraded my thing to 1,000 work speed, which means 10 times faster. It's that bad. It's that bad. You have to upgrade it, otherwise it's too slow. Anyways, let me show you what this does. We're gonna do the raid arena. This is the raid boss. Does the game actually have an end game section, or is it no goal in mind other than collecting everything and obtain more powers? There is an end game section. I'm not actually there myself, but it does exist. It very much does exist. I think there's even a ending to the game. I could be wrong. I think there is like an end portion to the game. There is an end portion. You can go to the world tree, they call it. And that's where you find end game pals. That's where you find the final boss, I think, or something. But there is very much story to this game. Very much. Okay, we are not gonna have much. So to prepare for the raid boss, we're just gonna use some pals. Some of them are on expedition, so can't exactly use all of them. But we can use as much as we can. It's not crossed out here. Because we are gonna need help. We are gonna need help. You'll see in a second why. And we'll give it to you. Yep. Okay, I'll show you Moon Lord. That's so cool. It's literally like 3D terror. It is. And none of that, you can actually summon the Moon Lord himself. So yeah, let's do it. Look at that. You gotta shoot down the. It's literally like the games. I'm gonna shoot down the middle because that's where the pals would focus. I'm gonna summon this guy. Our Jet Dragon. He's a legendary, so gotta get close enough for the swords to actually do the automated attack. Just like the game, it's very accurate to the game. As you can see. There is phases to this. Okay, hold on. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. This completely masked guy looks so cool. As you can see, we're losing pals. It's not looking good. We got the middle eye out though. Gotta go for the hands. We have ammo. I should have bought some ammo. That's fine. We're gonna sell men. No, we'll just defend on Jet Dragon for now. I think, see, my guy got a Gatling gun. Okay. Hopefully, our pals can solo this. I don't know if they're gonna do some of the pal this. This is also another legendary. Is he gonna reach? He is not reaching. We're gonna have to go back to a Jet Dragon. There we go, look at him piecing it up. Jet Dragon is really strong. He's really strong. And obviously he's a legendary. He's more akin to an endgame. I caught him just by chance using a random Pokeball. Well, sphere. Actually, I don't know what they're called. I think they're called spheres. I wish I had ammo, but my swords should be piecing it up. Right, you can see my swords, I think. Right? Yeah, you can see the swords piecing it up. Come on, you guys got it. I don't think I summoned enough. Yeah, we didn't summon enough. We're gonna summon a few more swords. Just to piece it up. As you can see. Only the chest now, the chest is revealed. Oh my god. Woohoo! Yep. There is even a... okay, hold on. Yeah, so basically, this is basically one of the raids in the game. It's pretty fun. Obviously, I'm a little over leveled for this one. Not a little over leveled for this one. But there is also a harder variance of bosses. So this is the easy Moon Lord. There is a much harder one, which I can't do. I'm gonna be honest, that one's way too hard. Maybe I'll just show it off there. There we go. Even has the music and everything. So peak. That's the boss. These are the items we got from it. As you can see, we're just gonna actually give this buff it up. This is the hard variant. Another good item we got. This is an upgrade to the Vortex Blaster. It's a pretty good RNG there. Let's go back to base. It's gonna automatically take us probably back. There we go. That's the Moon Lord boss. Honestly, if you enjoy Palworld, I think you'd like Interior, and you're basically prepared now for the Moon Lord. It's got the same moveset. Yeah, yeah. The only difference is 2D and 3D, but I get the vibe you're throwing down. Depending how much you change. If it changes drastically, I might go for it. Cause like I am looking for more games to play, obviously. Also, this is the breeding. I actually don't know how this works. I got no clue. I tried doing some breeding stuff, but it just never turned out to be working correctly. Because yeah, as I said, I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works. I mean, I guess I can quickly try to search it up. How to that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. But these are all the pals I've caught so far. As you can see, there's a lot of variants. There is a lot. You see, you got a bunch of starter level ones. Then you got the much higher level ones. You know what? Let's switch you out with you. And as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff here. I don't know what most of these do. But, you know, we can breed with you. Wait, what? The gens is very important in breeding, obviously. So, we gotta get a female Nightwing, which we do have. And then I think to make the breeding, we go to the stand, which allows us to mess with the breeding settings. So we go here, we put the Hell Zephyr with the Nightwing. As you see, there should be in there. There we go. And then we put the cakes. Then we should be getting. Yep, there we go. Love is blossoming. If you were to play Terraria, which class would you go for? Melee, mage, summoner, or ranged? Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, probably ranged. It's been so long since I played, so I don't really know exactly which one does. But I think range is more of my kind of playstyle. So yeah, I definitely go for range. Just sounds more cool, honestly. As you can see, you also can craft some ammo here. We're gonna craft some ammo for the blaster. As you can see, but crafting without pals takes so long. So it's always good to invest in a good pal with a good handling, which allows you to work faster. What's that sound? Yeah, I don't know what some sounds are in this game, I'm gonna be honest. But there is a hard variant of the Minlord boss. I can quickly show you where that is. It's here. Let me tell you, this guy is hard. I mean, you can try. I say that, but I know we're gonna lose. But I'll just show it off. As you can see, the Ultra Red boss is extremely powerful. Only a force of truly trained power stands a chance. Even the game warns you about. Even the game. But I'll just show it off for you guys. I'll just show it off for you guys. Balance. I think range is the second best class in the game. I'm not sure. It's really fun though. Also, is Palworld multiplayer? Yeah, this world is actually a world with me and my friends. It is multiplayer. It's pretty fun multiplayer because you can actually do raid bosses together. It's much easier to do it together, obviously, because you know more ways to have opportunities to kill bosses and whatnot. It can be a little annoying with the resource sharing, but if you resource management well, you'll be fine. Now, We got no chance of beating this. I'm gonna be honest, we got no chance of beating this. We absolutely have no chance. But we'll try. We will try. Believe me, we will try. I'm just trying to think what can really help us here. Nothing can help us here. I guess we'll put some food for our pals. Let them eat, and I think we're ready. Next year you have boss mode on, yeah. We don't wanna damage each other, huh? Best boss mode is on. Here we go with the Era Sands battle. You can tell immediately as a drastic change in vibe. The HP bar might look a little scary. Okay, okay, okay. Vega's half my HP of that guy. Okay. Yeah. 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 I'm just gonna forfeit. Yeah. 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 Just get me out of here. Get me out of there. Yeah. Major difference, as you can see. Major difference. Um. I'm telling you, Dodge character's ready to go. Yeah, I should use the Dodge character, huh? Look like me. We can show you like this is the first boss you're gonna be battling. This is the beginner boss. This is the what gets introduced to the character. This one's very easy. I don't think I'm gonna actually summon it. Why not? Just summon a bunch of stuff. They're not really gonna help much because. We'll put one more. Yeah. Not gonna help much because this is a really easy boss. This is like what this is the boss you'll be introduced to. The Bellanor. As you can see, its HP is gonna be shredded. Some swords. As you can see, like by the time I summon the sword, he was already dead. But this boss is good to farm for the books. Needs to help. Needs help with farming. You get eggs, which are good for hatching stuff, obviously. You also get little resources here and there, like these fruits, which give you abilities for your pals. Which you can switch out abilities for your pals, like as you can see, these are the skills. You can click on it and switch them out, obviously. But yeah, that one's really easy. Really easy boss. That's the first boss you'll be introduced to. It's basically like an alpha pal. In this game, alpha is what they call bosses. So there's mini bosses and then there's raid bosses. There's raid bosses, raid bosses. Raid boss is the highest tier. This is a 45. I actually haven't beat this one yet. Might be good time to try it now. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try this is the upgraded version of the raid boss. So there's a normal raid boss and then there's the upgraded version of raid bosses. This is the upgraded version of the raid boss. And let me tell you, it is upgraded. Like the moon boss, they do not mess around with upgraded variants. Let's actually just pop you up for you. Is the game fun overall, or would you say there's certain areas in the game you prefer more than others? Okay, like, yeah, I think there's some areas I prefer more. For example, I think early game is very easy, and mid game it slows down a lot. It slows down. Okay, hold on. Wow, there goes every pal I just summoned. Yep, all of them I did. But I feel like endgame's a bit more fun, but also at the same time a bit dragged out. The game is fun in some aspects, so if you have friends and you guys share a world, the grinding is obviously going to be shared as well. So you do skip some of the grinding, but if you have patience, as I said, you'll be mostly fine. You'll be mostly fine. But you're gonna have to have some patience for this game. If you have God damn, so it's well chasing me. But if you have patience, look, you'll be fine. It's pretty fun. But obviously base building and all that, as you can see, our base was pretty dry. You do have to obviously focus on base building. It's like, for example, Minecraft, base buildings like storage, your furnaces and all that. In this game, it's a lot more than that. In this game, you have to focus on farming, breeding, the ore farming, the different types of ores you can get. Oops, do not mean to pick it up. There's a lot more layers to it than Minecraft, I would say. But if you're happy to take your time, well, you can also up the settings, honestly, if you don't want to play with the regular settings. I know a lot of people do that. I know they just like make the settings like faster building and all that, and that can actually help a lot and make you focus more on building. And if you want to do that, go ahead. It will make the experience much better for you. I say, oh, what the hell? I did not know it did that. I think it has a second phase. I don't know why this thing's stuck on my screen. Okay. 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 Some menu. Looks like we'll find the second phase of the Bellinor. Like, as you can see, we have much more tanky than before. I say that when it literally gets shredded. And there we go. Oh, what? You can get even the upgraded version of the upgraded boss? You can fight the upgraded version of the upgraded boss. Wow. I did not even know that. Okay, let's not stop picking you up. I didn't even know that. Yeah, honestly, it does seem like a combination of Terraria, Minecraft with bosses and completion as well, Pal's weakness summons. Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. It's pretty much exactly what you said. There's a good mixture. As I said, like, base is very important. For example, these crude oils are for resources. To craft bigger resources. You need farms to obviously feed your pals and to make cakes, which are for breeding. You need springs so your pals don't go crazy because they can lose sanity and work slower. You need ranches for resource farming, which we don't have any in here for some reason. You need to make sure your pals are sleeping properly. As you can see, we've got 3 big beds and a bunch of smaller beds here. You need to do logging for wood, obviously, and mining. As you can see, the pals can do that. You need to cook furnaces, obviously for resources. This is the breeding. As you can see, there you put in here cake, and by using cake, they make you eggs. Then you get the eggs and put them into incubators. We're just gonna put all the eggs in here actually. Settle. There we go. By that, we get more pals. You also need electricity. As you can see, we got some electricity going on here. And in the base, this is where our crafting is done. So we craft. This is the sanity station. You got some medicines here if the pals get sick. You can craft the medicines here. Upstairs, we got the weapons. We got the spheres. We got more furnaces. Because you know you never can go without furnaces. And we also got our production line. This is where we craft our main stuff. Have you heard of Grounded? I feel like you'd enjoy that game as well. Oh my days. Yeah, I actually played Grounded before. Oh, I have such a world on that. Me and my friend used to play that a lot. I know everything about it. It's so crazy. Yeah, I love Grounded. Go to the game. Actually, go to the game. As you can see, you can also do fishing in this game. There's a lot of different weapons. You can also use the technology to get a bunch. Look, this I haven't unlocked these because these are way above my level. Like I don't have these ingredients yet. But you can get a lot of like potions, saddles. Oh, we can actually craft a saddle. Okay, hold on. We better craft a paladin saddle. Hold on. I'm gonna craft that right now. You have to use this like these ones. You have to use the basic crafter, which takes a while. But let me talk about Grounded a bit more on this class. Grounded is actually a goated game. Man, that game is actually so fun. Man, screw the wasps in that game, man. Man, the wasps in Granted are so annoying. They're poisoning you, and the drone keeps on buffing the other wasps. Oh my days, it's just nah, man. It's that the wasps are cooked, and the queen wasp. Oh my days, it takes strength not to get angry at it. But yeah, I like the Mantis boss. Mantis boss is really fun in Grounded. The parry mechanic too is really goated. I think I have a Mantis build in my game. I might actually make a playthrough of that if anyone is actually interested. The wasps are annoying, yeah. Especially during one keeps on healing and buffing the others. It, it takes a lot of strength. That's all I'm gonna say. So there's also research. So let me show that. I don't know why I glossed over that. There's also research. So here, common. What was that? No. What was that? I think we just encountered a bug. I don't know why I was saying that. Yes, thank you for completing research. As you can see, there's a skill tree to researching. As you can see, this buffs the work speeds. You can also buff the materials needed. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this. A lot of stuff. As you can see, you can also buff the kindling. This is what heats the food, the ingredients. As you can see, you can actually do a lot of stuff here. We actually might do this one. Yeah, we need to increase our plant growth. So we're gonna do that. And you can see a pallet gets automatically assigned, or you can use the table that lets you assign it manually. We also get flowers, and this is where we can cook the cakes. 6 cakes. We'll let you do that. You can see, right on bug out. But cook. Our expedition came back, so as you can see, we got some spheres, manuscripts, basically just ingredients basically for crafting. You can also automatically store stuff like grounded, which is so peak. Say peak. Auto sign. This is the high level one. You see, is a 77% chance. Hopefully, they succeed. Is it? We can put one more. We'll put. Oh, yes. Have you played Grounded 2? Not yet. I'm waiting for the cross play because I want to play it with some friends instead of solo. So I'm waiting for the crossplay update. I think it's coming out soon. So we can write this now. Oh my tail! We're lagging it. We are lagging it. Oh my days. Oh my days. We are lagging it. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. I haven't played Grounded 2 yet. I really want to though. I really do want to. I'm waiting for the crossplay update. And then maybe I'll stream back. Yeah, maybe I'll stream back. Who knows? I don't know if you guys are interested, maybe. Or maybe I'll just play in my spare time. Who knows? Who knows? What if the vibe goes? What if the vibe goes? Let me see. 6, 7. We're waiting for one more. Look at that creepy eye. There we go. We got 8 for some reason instead of the 6 it's supposed to produce. I think that's one of the upgrades. And we just slap in more cake. By using the cake, we make more eggs. Then we use the eggs to get more pals. It's like the cycle. As you can see, we're making a lot of eggs. And you also get fridges. You put your stuff in, call them. There's a lot that goes into this game. There's a lot to think about. You also make salads. These are pretty good. There we go. Nice.
What?
Of course, early game is not going to be fast. But we can put some food there. As you can see, it looks like they're pretty hungry. It's good to feed them. Give them more food. Here you go. Don't eat it all. And then, well, I think we'll put a storage behind the base. Yeah, we'll put our storage behind the base. This chest are full of loot. As you can see, we're just gonna store some of these. Because we don't need all of that. Put a second eye in there too. Hopefully we don't forget. And we can put that in there too. And, yep, we should probably cook some food for ourselves. We're gonna starve to death here. We'll give ourselves some. I think this is cow meat. Think. Oh, I don't know what it is, but we're eating it. We're gonna also. Yeah, I mean, that's more than enough, honestly. As you can see, research is going up. It's going clean. Early game and most games like Terra are kind of pain, same as Grounded. With early game can be pain sometimes, especially on well mode. I actually haven't played well mode. I definitely should. I definitely should. We haven't even finished the game, the playthrough I did with the multiplayer world I had. Most of the people I was playing with quit because they got bored. But the one guy I'm still play with, like used to play with, we were pretty far ahead. I think we were at defending the Wonder Machine in front of. What was it? We're definitely defending a machine. So hold on, I just realized we should be upgraded. Just give me a second. Yeah, we were defending the machine for the science, not science lab. We're defending. I forgot how to explain this. We were defending a machine. Yeah, right. I don't know. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. We're defending a machine against ants, fire ants, to repair it. Yeah, to repair it. And I think we stopped there. I think we're very close to end game though. We're very close to end game. Very, very close. Also for this. The mixer with Wendell at the end, the world made the pain is generally so frustrating. I don't know if it is or not, because I think we played on normal mode in that world. And as I said, I was having the Mantis build. I was getting the crit setup going. I was thinking I was farming golden cards for mobs, which generally takes so long. Golden cards take so long. It's generally a pain to farm for golden cards. So yes, you can sell your pals, which we're gonna have to sell. We're gonna have to sell some of these. Let's sell. Honestly, not even sell for enough. Yikes. We're just gonna have to start selling. Yeah, we're just gonna have to start selling. Just sell the ones we don't think we need. We do want to keep some of them in case we wanna raid with them later. But generally, I don't think we are gonna do that with any of these. We do need money. We do need money. As you can see, some of them sell for much more than others. But right now, we just need to make 50k. There we go. That's enough. There we go. We can put this guy off the base now. And we can also change their passives. So passives are what abilities they have. And for this one, we're going to add the breeding one, because obviously we're breeding. So this makes it breed 2 times faster. Very, very good. So we're going to put them back into base. Boom. And boom. I think it was those 2. Yep. And then we're going to go back to the monitoring stand. This is where you assign what pals go where. We're going to assign both of them into the breeding farm. And then this way, they'll breed even faster. Yeah, the mix at the end has 3, I think. But you have to defend in the upper yard from ladybirds, fire ants, robot, etc. Yeah, that one. We're stuck on that one, honestly. We were definitely stuck on that one. Quite a while. But we have obviously we're farming for better gear. And I think we stopped there since Palworld came out. We're like, alright, let's just play some Palworld, see how that goes. And as you can see by this world, we very much enjoy it.
What?
Very much enjoy it. Yeah, I can't complain. It's a fun game. It's very addicting in some aspects, but you have to have a lot of patience for it. Let's be honest. You need a lot of patience. Wall mode early game is horrible when you die, and while your tools lose 20% durability and lose everything in your inventory besides your armor and whatever you're holding. Oh, that sounds miserable. That just sounds so bad. Oh my days. Should we try the Ultra? It might be literally like, as you can see, this is the format. There's a Bellinor slab, which upgrades to, well, we don't have it anymore, but a Bellinor Libero. And a Bellinor Libero evolves into an Ultra. I don't think we can beat Ultra. We'll try Blazmaru, which is like a boss variant. We don't have pals for this, but hopefully we don't need it. Let's summon our swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can only summon 9 max. And then we'll summon. Let's sort by level. You. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think we're beating this one. I haven't done this one before. Hopefully we'll do fine. I doubt it. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this one's a lot more tankier. Okay, everything's already dead. Everything's already dead. Oh, where'd you go? I see you. Oh, he's coming at me? Oh my god. Okay, not good start. Not a good start. Switch him out, I don't want him to take damage here. Let's try a new mount here. As you can see, we are fast. Summon that. Peak damage. Summon this. Yes, you can use your power skills if you revive them. It's really cool. As you see, he's trying to keep up. He is not keeping up. He is not going to be able to keep up here. We are really fast. I did not know this can get that fast. We can also shoot while we're on top of... Okay, boom scope over there. Gonna summon this strike. Yeah, as you can see, he can do a lot of damage. We gotta be careful here. We're already done 100k. Okay, we're gonna switch you out. I don't want you to die. I'm also very, very low. We already have our ammo, and we're already out. We're gonna take him back before he gets hit. You can do a lot of strats when you're in combat. You can take him out before they get hit. You can make them take aggro. You can take aggro. You can see right there. I don't want to summon the other legendary. He's very low. Look right there. Before he takes damage, you can just switch him out. I just gotta make sure this one doesn't die. But you can also switch him out when they're on cooldown, obviously. You can definitely do some strats. Okay, I don't want you to die here. Yeah, as you can see, I swapped him out before they hit. That's definitely one of the strats you can do. Oh, he's down, but I don't have any ammo. He's just harder than Shang. Nah, nothing beats Shanghai. Nothing beats Shanghai, let's be honest. I am working on the next update, but it's been a little hard to get the motivation to keep on doing a massive update, obviously. But I've been going at it at a pace I'm comfortable with. Oop. As you can see, he's gonna aggro me here. Okay. That's a lot of damage. I wish I had ammo. I should have prepared better. You can see fireballs. We're gonna take the aggro frame for a bit. Okay, never mind. Switch him out before he gets hit. We do heal when they're not in their sphere. I mean, yeah, when they're in their spheres. That's fine. That's fine. I can take a little bit of damage. Okay, that's a bit more than little. Okay. You can see that little star. Okay, he got hit by it, unfortunately. Okay, not good. I don't have a lot of legendaries because I haven't got my saddles and stuff upgraded yet. So I'm mainly focused on these two. Switch him out if he gets hit. As you can see, he doesn't know a fire. We're gonna have to take him out before we... Okay. Where'd he go? Oh! Not good. Not good. Okay, we can't take him back. He has to take aggro here. Oh no. Okay. Nice, he's down. Jump over these. I wish it was a little closer. I'm gonna have to move away. Let the Jet Dragon take some aggro here. I can see the music. Sounds heroic. Get Mystique. I'm gonna do this. Nice. I'm gonna have to let them take a little bit of aggro because we got too low. Nice. To the frost area. Hopefully freezes. Did not freeze. We're gonna swap them out. It's getting a little low. Obviously, we don't want them to die because if they do die, you do have to wait. Oh, we're low. You do have to wait 10 minutes for them to regenerate, and I mean 10 IRL minutes. So yeah, you gotta make sure they don't die. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait 10 minutes. Okay. Oh my god, I'm panicking. No, I was panicking. You can't respawn. It just wastes time. You can't respawn into arena again. But I was panicking. That was such bad gameplay. I could have grappled away, but yeah, it does waste a lot of time. Obviously, since this boss is stuck. Yeah, good side. This boss is time based, obviously. So if you die, it's fine, but you just lose a lot of time as a result. Of course, I don't have my sword set up. Weapons damaged? I just repaired you. I guess it makes you lose a lot of durability as well. Unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, we have to circle between this quite a lot. Oh, is this phase 2? He has a phase 2. He has a phase 2. Like I got that guy back in before he died. He's electric type now? Okay. He has a phase 2, obviously he does. Why wouldn't he? Okay, don't panic this time. Oh, he didn't even go for me. He's trying to psych me up there, you see that? Do you enjoy more early UTC development than you do now? No. Early UTC development was not it. Back then I would pour hours upon hours. I wouldn't even sleep sometimes. Like I would go days without sleeping when I was developing UTC back then. Like people might have said it was peak back then or whatever, but I was literally, it was just me back then. And to compete against people with like full teams and stuff back then, I would generally have to go days without sleeping, and it was one of the most miserable experiences ever. Oh, take you back on was buddy. Oh, glad I did. Still got 3 minutes, hopefully that's enough time. Honestly, Demo, I would really want to see UTC with 1k players again. It would be so good and cool to see how you play, kind of maybe even top age. Oh, there's enough for me. Nice. I would be very happy if that happens, but it would require a much larger team. And I have tried recruiting people before, but they're just either not up to standard or just don't have enough motivation, even if I offer extra pay. Obviously, I always give bonus pay as much as... Don't die here. Obviously, I give as much as I can to developers that do work when they do work on the game, as much as I can, because obviously it's fair, because they're working for the game. They should be owed a generous amount. So I do my best to pay as much as I can. But don't die here. I do try my best, but sometimes developers I hire don't really want pay for some reason. They want in-game items, which is fine, but it distracts them from their actual work, and it ends up just creating this whole situation where I can't release updates fast enough, or it's delayed because they keep asking for stuff, which just further delays. So it's hard to find people that aren't like that. It really is hard to find people that are just genuine about the game. And I have gotten people that do want to outright buy the game, but it's either their terms were unfair, or I would have to be given up too much control of the game. And I can't trust, obviously strangers. That just say, yeah, I'll pay you this and that. Just give me control of the game, and I'm just like, nah, like I just don't want to leave the community in a place where actually be. It has an upgraded version of the upgraded version. I did not know that. And obviously, I don't want to leave the community in a position where, like, basically corporates take over. It's just not kind of vibe I want to go for. I obviously want to trust the game with people that are passionate, but it's just a little hard to find nowadays.
What?
Obviously, Frogget has been working on what the hell? I don't want those. Are they all the same? Are you serious? Bruh. Bruh. But yeah, what was I? What would you rate the Palworld soundtrack? Oh, we got a mutated egg. Tell you what, that's pretty rare. Yeah, the soundtrack's pretty OP. I like it. It's pretty cool. I've got some of it, it's like Terraria level. Like this Terraria music, obviously, in the game. Okay, my stuff is starving, so let's make some food for them. Let's cook some. Let's make. Guess we'll make some of these.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Soundtrack's pretty okay. Yeah, finding out is hard to find passionate, especially if it's not making brainrot games to generate money side. Yeah, I was told to make like brainrot games, but I still do want to keep my integrity as a developer, of course. I don't want to just get brainrot territory. I feel like it's very undermeaning and kind of goes against why I'm developing in the first place. So it's a question of, well, do I just lead into brainrot? Do I just do what other games do? Do I just make, I don't know, just make like, I don't know, like anime girl skins and just make like suggestive skins? Do I have to go that route to become a more successful game to make more money?
What?
The money isn't always obviously on the top of my mind. I'm always thinking, how can I make the game more fun, more enjoyable? Obviously, I have to make some amount of money because otherwise, how would I pay the staff? How would I pay the developers that work on the game? How would I pay some stuff I use that are obviously paid, like arts, commissions, and all that? Obviously, I have to make some amount, especially since I pay hundreds of dollars every month towards the staff team and the game. Yeah, it does cost hundreds of dollars, and I have to make. Oh, that's what the ACAD. Actually got good traits on it too. What the hell? Okay, that's W. Hold on, do I have any mics? No.
What?
What am I kicking you? But yeah, obviously I have to make some amount of money back. It's just not like this cycle where I'll just hopefully something happens, something happens. It's just no, I obviously have to make something in return. Precise damage. Oh, okay, we might actually use this. Pretty good stats. Well, it's a little bit better. Yeah, replace with. It's actually a hard choice. It's good. Let's live there. Well, because obviously the game developing world is a lot different than could be different. It's different to other scenarios where you instantly did that. Holy crap!
What?
It's obviously different where I just can't. What was I going with this? Yeah, obviously I just can't just leave the game in a perpetual state of just praying something works, and I don't want to make like anime girl skins or these weird stuff that other games do because I still like to think I have some integrity. Who knows where that the integrity will take me, but I like to believe that I still I still stick to my morals. I still stick to what I believe that's to be true.
What?
And in the developing world, obviously that doesn't matter. Let's be honest. There's a lot of games out there that don't care about that. There's games that just would just I don't know, add whatever and make a lot of money off it. And I don't know what to say on that point because on one hand I get it. You do need to make money. But on the other hand, I find it weird these people can do what they do and not feel ashamed by it. Because I feel like at a certain point you're just like, okay, sure I'm making a lot of money, but do you really want to go around telling people you make brain rot games for a living? I mean, I feel like it's a bit demoralizing. That's a bit demeaning. That's not something I want to be attached to my name. I just feel like it's very. I don't even know what to call it, but I think you understand what I'm on about. Obviously, I want to make fun stuff. I experiment with UTC so much. You don't get how much I experiment with UTC. The dungeons, the bosses, the raids, the quest lines. I experiment with so much because I want to constantly try new stuff. Not because I feel forced, but because I feel like I could make this idea a reality. I want to make stuff that is fun, not just for the people that use it, but for me as well. Something that I would genuinely use. And that's why I like characters like Aram Dust, stuff characters like I like not using Nightmare, Fatal Error. Like
What?
using these characters that I like to see come into reality through my ideas. And obviously, Judgment Hall isn't exactly what I had in mind. Judgment Hall is basically for the game, like for the community, because obviously I don't particularly like Alpha Sands. I don't particularly like Era 404. I don't really like these kind of characters, but I know others still do. So when it comes to that, I do compromise. I think everyone should be able to compromise on some level when it comes to stuff like that. But I see a lot of games that only go for the players' uh, ideal. Hmm. It's like they go for the player's interest, and which is good. Don't get me wrong, but for the wrong reasons they go for it. And I feel like that's just not how you should make a game. So this speed launch is looking kind of good. Tempted, very tempted. Make some M instead. Yeah. But I don't know, maybe I'm just yapping away. Yeah, because you could easily make a game that's about generating money, but I see that UC has real effort and thought behind it. I try. I do try some ideas, obviously, but UTC is coming up to what, 5 years now? And that's a long time for a game, right? That's really long time for a game. And unless there's a very strong fan base behind a game that old, they usually fade away, let's be honest. And I feel like UTC is behind what games usually are nowadays.
What?
Especially when games like RNG are there, gambling games. I see a lot of UTC games, not UTC games. Still a lot of Undertale games incorporate this gambling mechanic. And I feel like that's very manipulative. I feel like that's very wrong. Yeah, I feel like it's very wrong, and that's just what the scenario is now. Nowadays, it's just gambling. That's very cheap to repair. What the hell? Oh, because obviously that's not cheap. And of course, that's just what Roblox has become. This gambling cycle where it's just more gambling upon more gambling, and it's just obviously I have tried meddling in RNG elements. I'm not gonna lie, I have tried doing some RNG stuff, and after trying it out, I have seen people don't like it, and obviously I found it a bit wishy-washy. I don't know if that's a proper quote, but I found it a bit mixed as well. And I have tried steering away from it with 100% drops like underplayer and more cosmetic side. But obviously nowadays it's just more and more closer to gambling, and then I don't know what to do in that scenario. I don't know what to do in that scenario. I really don't know what to do. I have thought about obviously making a new game, maybe something different to mix it up. But then every time I have that thought, I'm just like, people don't want that. People want obviously more UGC stuff. Why am I thinking this? Stay focused on UGC. And I always tell myself, yeah, I should just stay focused on UGC. I should ignore what Roblox norms are. I should just stick my head down in the mud and just keep thinking of ways to make it better. Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying. I would say that you're taking the same perspective on your standpoint. Honestly, in my opinion, you just need more quest bosses and easier ways for currency. Yeah, 100%. I always try making grinding better, especially with the update that's coming up. Um, the whole point of that update that's coming up is to make grinding a bit more easier. But it's just so much effort that has to go into this update. And look, as much as I love Frog, I have to obviously script so much, and I am not a scripter. I was originally a modeler. I model, and that's how I used to do it. But obviously, times have changed, and there's no scripters in scene anymore. Scripting is one of the more harder things to find in development because people are usually snapped up already, very snatched, and they just don't want to compromise. And I feel like I don't want to say this because it sounds so mean, but I feel like people who this feels mean to say, but people who script, I feel like they have a bit of an ego going on. Obviously there's obviously I'm not saying it's every one of them. I found so many great scripters. I found so many great people along my way. 100% there are good scripters out there. There's good developers out there. But in the UTC, in UT scene, there's so many bad actors, so many, and it's just so exhausting to see because I seen games like tower defense games where, oh, is that rare? That was really good traits on it. Now you feel. I really don't want those zombies. But I've seen so many bad people in the UTC area. Not UTC, man. UT. This one. Ah, immortality. Hell to hell. Okay, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yes, that's actually pretty good. This. Oh, definitely keep that around.
What?
Because obviously I have talked to some different developers, and they're not all bad, obviously. But I know people keep saying make collabs, try this stuff, try that stuff. But the issue with that is most of them don't want to. Right, most of them don't want to do collabs, even though they publicly say they want to do collabs. They just don't want to do collabs. I'm not gonna force collabs to happen, obviously, but it's just hard to connect to some people in the community because one, they they just don't. have that same perspective I do. They just obviously want to make money. I think so many tower defense Undertale games that are really, really, really greedy. I seen some selling $50 stuff for like 10 loot boxes, and I just feel like that's where the UGC scene is. You know, stop saying UGC. UT Undertale scene. I'm just gonna say Undertale. That's where the Undertale scene is heading now. It's more and more like heading towards gambling, and I really don't like this direction because obviously it kind of compromises why I started developing in the first place. I obviously made it for fun, and I'm glad people enjoyed why I made it for fun back then. I think that's why Undertale UTC worked for me because back then it was just having fun. But nowadays, even that seems like something wrong. I had obviously had these thoughts for a while. Obviously, I obviously want to continue developing for fun. I don't want to just go into the whole gambling scene. I don't want that stuff. Obviously, I don't. Every time I tried, obviously branching out, I never want to do gambling stuff because it feels wrong. It feels wrong to exploit people's like. Obviously, I don't mind the gambling stuff if it's for free. Like I'm emphasizing right now. If it's gambling but for free, like you can't pay for it or whatever, that's more fine, I think. Especially if it's like easy to get that free thing. I don't mind that. Like Overwatch has this loot box mechanic, which sounds bad on surface, but the only way to get loot boxes is from farming the game, which I mean you can get legendaries from the past, but it's a little contrived. Scripting can be so frustrating and demanding, which is hard to find scripters. I think most of them are above the rest of developers. Yeah, most of them is just it's a little harder nowadays. Even if I offer so much, it's just they just want more, and I can't delay game updates because they want I don't know Era 404 Ink Dust Sands as their custom, and I just can't put time and resources into that just so the developer's happy. I'm just like, man, like can we stick to the update? Obviously, I'm happy to pay whatever they need, you know, to be paid. I'm happy. I always pay extra, by the way. I always pay extra. I pay every developer that works for UTC. I always pay extra when the update's released as a bonus, even if I'm losing out or whatever. That's fine because at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care about making billions or jillions of dollars. I don't care. As long as I can make what I need to make to live day to day, and the developers get paid what they need to be get to, to be paid, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Obviously, if they stick around for long enough, I'll double their pay. I even quadrupled paid. I even started quadruple paying one of my developers because again, I understand development work does not make as much as it does, especially with Roblox. Actually, had a new Roblox had a new tax requirement update, which makes them take even more, and it's just this cycle where it's just really annoying since Roblox new update makes it where they made it so if your game is an R15, which is an avatar type, you get paid less. I feel like it's so unfair because Roblox is basically saying, "Hey, you just should just make a new game that's R15 based," and it's really annoying because Roblox themselves are pushing this agenda of make more modern games, make more realistic games, make more refined games. Or if you don't make it well, too bad. We're not gonna pay as much, and it's just a little annoying. Obviously, this is my opinion. Yeah, this is just my opinion, but it feels a bit, although it feels a lot more restrictive in that aspect. And I just don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It feels like I have to push this agenda of okay, so I have to make stuff that makes more money. So, for example, ink update. In ink update, I think I made fresh ink and like I think finishing like I don't know one other thing paid, and the update took me 3 months. Yeah, the update took me 3 months to create, and I was like, okay, look, I have to obviously get stuff paid. This took way too long, but people are angry I did that, and I understand. Look, it's annoying, but I obviously have to pay people. I have to, get them
What?
paid myself, and when people get angry like that, the first thing that goes to my head is why don't they get angry at other games that do the same thing? Why don't they get angry at that tower defense game that for $50 you get 10 loot boxes that aren't even guaranteed to get what you want? When you here you spend like $10 to get a character that has an upgrade, and I'm just like I'm just always so confused. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Because I'm pretty sure people look at these games like UTC and see them like, oh, they have all figured out. And no, I don't have it all figured out. I don't. I really don't. I obviously have stuff planned out. I have notes that I can refer to that give me some sort of direction. But managing a game is a lot harder than it looks. And yet, I think it's hard because I'm obviously, I'm a sole owner of the UTC. I don't have a co-owner like most other games do. Obviously, I would love to have a manager for the game. I would love how helping me out and all that with it. But that's just not how it works. Because it's either I make a game that's more pay to win, more grindy, more gambling, more
What?
RNG,
Hmm?
setting this precedent where more is not enough. And I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling off of nothing. Yeah, I'm just rambling. Roblox being both devs like you, I think your mindset's perfect as a developer. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think my mindset matters because again, they just want to make more money. Roblox pushing this agenda where they want more and more, and it's just soul
What?
draining. It's absolutely soul draining because I don't know what to do. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I know, but other days I just feel like I should just put my head down, make what I like to make make what I would like to make, and people hate it. I think it's
Hmm?
okay, as long as I enjoy it. As long as I enjoy it, I feel like that makes me happy. But obviously, okay, let's go to lol yapping. Let's go on. Let me read your messages before I yap more. Yeah, so they're really angry about more leaning towards more AI and trying to yeah. There's a lot of AI games on Roblox nowadays. A lot of AI games. And a lot of people also thinking about themselves and how everyone can benefit. And now the death and the loot boxes, I feel like it's a sense of dopamine rush of gambling. Yeah, we're living in an age where gambling is taking precedence more and more and more. And I feel like people aren't putting enough energy towards. I feel like they just accept like, oh, okay, well, I guess if people want gambling, why not make it? I feel like it's such a bad mindset. I feel like I missed the time when games were actually fun. Even in Palworld, there's mechanics where it's RNG. These passives are RNG. They're random. Like these are all just random traits. Even them becoming shinies, like shinies, there's a low chance for them to be a shiny. And that's also RNG. It's like even if it's not directly gambling, it's still a way of actually it's a way of gambling. It's random. Sure, you can add passives to them, but you can't get the diamond pass. Like you can't get these. You actually have to make sure they have it by natural. You see, this one's all just flat, and it's just like you got these ones. Sorry for the yapping. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're yapping here. Like I'm just mining wood for now, since we keep running out of it. So I'm just like obviously I would love. I would love to have a team manage UTC, and obviously a few people have reached out, and obviously the money incentive is great for me, and obviously I want a team to be on UTC. Obviously, will be more updates more often, but every time I asked about the conditions, they just it wasn't fair because obviously I do want to be rewarded for my efforts, but at the same time it's here. So we are very very heavy. But obviously I want to make sure the game's in good hands and I obviously didn't want to fall for any deceptions and tricks where they just want you to
What?
see to drain the money out of it and then just dump it out. Because I know that's what companies are doing nowadays. They buy up games or buy up stuff. They drain as much as they can and then they leave it out to dry. I know there's companies out there that do that. And I don't want UTC to suffer that. So I can't really hire a team or even have a co-owner or stuff because I'm afraid of something like that happening. So it's like, then what do I do? Should I just put my head down, just keep making updates and just keep going like that? It's just interesting dilemma. It's an interesting dilemma. Obviously, I been helping my friend Lizard make his own tower defense game, and I actually told him off when he tried to make it gambling because in the first version of the game it was really bad. It was really gambling like, and I was upset. I'm like, why are you making all this gambling stuff? And he's told me he's like, wow, that's what makes money nowadays. Why that's what makes money. That's what people want. I'm like, okay, no, that's completely wrong, to why would you do that? Don't you feel bad? He's like, yeah, obviously I feel bad, but that's what people want. And that's again, there's gambling in these games because that's what people want. I feel like some of these people don't even want to add the gambling, but that's what people want. They just want gambling. They want RNG elements. They want this random factor, and it depends on the game if it works or not. But nowadays, games more and more lean towards this randomness. And randoms can work if it's, implemented well enough, obviously.
What?
If it can work very well. For example, cosmetic and randomization is fine, especially if it's. Oh, yes, this is the one we got from the boss. It obviously can work if it's done properly, if it's done well enough, if it's adjusted well. But obviously, people don't understand that fact, and having RNG games like Brain Rot, Still a Brain Rot, all these games, they bring down the quality that's expected, and you're left with this mess where, well, you just mess with a big mess. Like, how can I explain it? You're left with the fact where you could obviously do what you want to do or follow what they're doing and just go the gambling route as well. Because oh look, they're doing it, and look, it's working. I should go do it as well. And it's just bad. It's just bad because it brings down everything that used to make games fun. And I'm just left in this scenario like I'm at a crossroads. I could continue going as I am. Most likely, the game won't reach the numbers it was reaching because games nowadays require you to have. They require you to either go the gambling route or just suck it up and just continue what you're doing. But I feel like there's also a third option for, like, especially for me in this case, where I could, I could start, I could start a new game. Try making it more modern. But it's just hard to say. It's just hard to say. Most people go into the for money instead of passion, which is why I think the problem's cooked. Yeah, I obviously came from a place of passion. I obviously wanted to try. I wasn't even thinking about money. I even think I could make money off of it. I think my first payment I got was like a few, like I think it was like a year, like a couple, like I don't know how many years it was after, like 2, 3 years after I started developing. I noticed that I was invited for a payout. I was offered to be paid. I was like, hey, like at the time it felt like an alien concept. I was like, what? You can actually get paid from this? Like at the time, I genuinely did not realize you could be paid. And obviously, it took me a while, for my details and stuff, because I was pretty young back then, so I had to have a guardian or something for me at that time. I think so. I don't know. It was so long ago. I really can't remember. But at the time, I didn't know you could even do that. And when I set it up, I was like, whoa! I told everyone, I was like, whoa! Look, I got like what was it? Like $50 or something?
What?
Sure, it sounds a little, but for a kid like me, I was like, what? I was just so excited. I was like, whoa! Look! I made like $50 off of this. And at the time, people were like, really proud of me, they're really happy. But obviously, as time went on, the economy and stuff, that $50 is just it's just nothing nowadays. But I still continue developing, right? Obviously, if I made money off it, sure, I could, buy myself more staff. I could get a bit bigger team,
What?
upgrade there and here and there. Obviously, I tried making swaps with Scripter.
Hmm?
We made a little fun project, but it was pretty buggy, and he didn't want to continue no more. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we'll stop there. Little fun fact: we did try that. We did try making a second game, but it was more towards like a solo ops kind of vibe. Anyways, that's tangent aside. We obviously back then I made a few games that they weren't successful at all. And obviously I landed on UTC, and UTC, fun fact, it took me 1 week to get it ready and released. 1 week. Do you realize how many
What?
nights I haven't slept to release that game in a week? And this was like very young me. I was very, very, very young. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna like make a new game. I'm gonna pump out this awesome game. I'm gonna make what I want to make. I'm gonna make Aratel Sands. He's my favorite. I'm gonna make that. I guess I'll throw in Glitch Tail Betty. Why not? I don't really like her, but hey, maybe I can like make this cool spear moment where you click on a person and they're like in darkness. You can throw a spear and the spear one shot. So it'll be like this cool moment. You can control like blasters. Like I was weak. I put my head down and it wasn't healthy, obviously. It wasn't healthy. But I was really happy about the product. Obviously, nowadays I'm much more skilled. I can make a much better product. I say product, Jesus, Steve. Even the Roblox overlords got that message stuck in my head. Because sometimes they do email you about how you can make your game make more profitable. Yeah, they actually do email you that you can make more profit this way, that way. Oh my days.
Yeah.
So they do remind me of that stuff, but they also remind me they have to have like 500 unique players every month or something. Ah, Roblox. It gives me a headache. That's for sure. That's for sure. What can you do? Like, uh, Heard of advertising UTC? Yeah. So some
What?
trailers that you see on our channel, I actually have brought. That's why they are paid. Because obviously, they're not for free. I also have spent a few hundred thousands of Robux into advertising, but it's just useless. Um, YouTubers, I have reached out to some of them, but recently I actually haven't reached out to any of them because one, they don't care about UTC. Two, I don't know how I would be able to reach out to them anymore. Three, I I don't know how advertising works. Obviously, having a manager or co-owner that knows that sort of stuff would be awesome. And four, I don't know how to do that. like effectively. Obviously, I have done business class before. I've done a business course for 2 years, so I know some aspects of business. Um, but it is so much more different applying to real world scenarios. So much more different. So I wouldn't even know where to begin. I really wouldn't know where to begin. Oh, level 6. Okay, let's put you for. Okay, maybe for you. I would love to advertise. I just wouldn't know how. Cause I don't even know what to call you to see. Is it like a PvP game, PvE game, simulator game, battlegrounds game? I don't know. I feel like its identity has been like modeled, basically. It's an amalgamation of so many types there. Even I don't know what it is. It's interesting though. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's check. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Okay, we definitely need to sell some stuff. I guess we'll do some fishing. Where's the... I think it gives you a lot more in fishing. You. Replace you with you. Do some fishing. For me, this is my POV. So I'm not a dev, I don't know how well this works. I think Ruins update is great, a good move to improve. Good Ruins update is great, and a more improved UI with an actual tutorial once you join will be helpful to more people. Might see you to see mainly as PvP, that's what people mostly play for. That's true, yeah. That is true, but every time people expect more bosses, and I'm just like, okay, so is it a PvE game? And when I ask people that, they're just like, no, it's a PvP game, obviously. I'm like, oh, okay, so I guess we had PvP stuff. And then when I do that, people are like, what? Why is this character not PvE? I'm like, but I thought you guys wanted PvP stuff. It's just just a metal bag. I mean, I guess adhering to both players would be good, obviously. But again, I don't have enough people to do that. Even the runes update, again, it's probably gonna be one of those situations. It's gonna have to be like, can you nibble on that? Nope. It's gonna be one of those situations where it might have to be like a part, like one part, two part kind of thing. Because obviously, just me working on it, there's just not gonna be enough time for me to do what I want to do. I don't want to rush it, or you know, I don't want to rush it. Just leave it, half baked. That's just kind of lazy. This guy's really fast. So it's like, what do I do then? Well, I probably should adhere to both parties, but I need more develop. I think what UGC needs is more developers. Like having a dedicated team that knows each other really well. I think that would be awesome. But it's really hard to get people like that, especially because having a scripter. I just need like at least one or two scripters. I think that would be amazing. And we caught it. Look at that. But look, I tried hiring scripters, right? I hired two scripters before, but the issue was three scripters. Let's just say one of them needed a lot of help. I'm not gonna mention the names, obviously, but one of them needed a lot of help. And for me, about scripting, which is weird because I'm not a scripter. Why are you asking me about how to script? You should know that. You should be a scripter. And the other one, he wanted a lot of like customs and stuff. I'm like, okay, look, that's fine, but I would rather just pay you more. I'll happily, give you a lot more pay, double, triple, whatever. And no, he just wanted more custom stuff, which obviously take development time. I can't just keep making customs for staff, for custom, like for development and all that. Obviously can't do that because that takes a lot of development time away. And in that situation, I had just let them both go because it's just not a good work model. I just can't keep doing that. And then yeah, I had to fire them basically, and I had to take over everything. I had to do everything from scratch again because the work base provided was not sufficient enough. I'd see me to see mainly as PvP. That's what people play for. Yeah, most likely. Catch all of those. Yeah, it's hard to fantasy because it's kind of quest dungeons and bosses, but it's also heavy into PvP. It could also be classified as an RPG game, I guess. I guess also, it's also play build, huh? Yeah, I guess it's also play build if you think about it. I was one Julia too. Yeah, it's just hard to identify the game. But I guess it's more PvP and PvE basically. It's just more of a. It could also be identified as a roleplay game, huh? Yeah, I guess it could also be identified as a roleplay game. I guess it just depends how I see it. Kindling. Do we have kindling? Yes. Open this chest up. Wait. This one. Thank you. There we go. I want to really learn scripting and animation, but it's just so frustrating. Scripting is not bad. I can script. That's not an issue for me. It's just if I'm scripting, I can't be helping with manage the game. Obviously, that's also very important, managing the game. So it takes a lot of time away from that. That's pretty easy. But that's just how it is. Thanks for listening. That must be annoying listening to my rambling. But yeah, I always tell myself, just Dave, just put your head down and just work on it, man. Why are you complaining? You're in a very lucky situation. You shouldn't be complaining. You should put your head down. Most people will be grateful to be in a situation, and I know that. I'm very grateful. I really am. I know it's a really rare position I'm in because obviously I was just a kid that made a game for fun. I didn't expect it to be popular. I didn't expect it to go where it is. I just wanted to make something fun. And now that fun thing is being challenged, and I need to just challenge it back. That's what I think. Well, gonna have the best for you to see. Yep, 100%. What the hell are you guys doing up there? Okay, we can sell our stuff to you. Sell. Just sell the stuff we caught. Especially the golden ones. They make a lot of money. Look at that. 100k. Got pretty lucky on that one too. So, there we go. Then we're gonna put you. What are we busy with? Oh yeah, the German tide. You. And stop this. Okay. We don't need more fishing, so we can put you away. Out of craft. This saddle. Oh, I see. I love ingots. Okay. Okay. No problem. I'll find you to see, and it's development very interesting. I hope so. I hope so. I hope it's interesting. Sword, water, flexibility. We've got a lot of use. Hold on. Swap you with you. So we're going to upgrade this to the max. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We're missing 2. Yeah, we're missing 2. Yep, 2 more to be maxed. Okay.
What? What?
Does your current team specialize in certain categories? Yeah, they're definitely more in certain categories. So they're not super duper flexible. Which is fine. I think being specialized in something is fine. It's okay. But it just means more stuff falls upon me, which, you know, I signed up for. Makes sense. Let's see if this expedition was successful. I think it was. Yeah, nice. Chromite. That's good. Okay, how long is this going to take? A while. So, we're going to send out another expedition. Yep. Let's delete those. Okay, nice. And click this kick up to get more breeding going. The most specialized, for example, Frogger is animator. Neo is kind of recent. He's a modeler. And me, I model basic animations. I also script, visuals, sound, stuff like that. I can basically do. My food. That was pretty quick. Let's get some. Let's go for now. Sort. Farming. For an expedition? Okay, hold on. I need to take care of it. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I'm back. As a dev, how long does it really take to release a new character update? Multiple characters, how long do you plan to build and refine? For a single character, it can take about 2 weeks. Yep, 2 weeks. Well, wait, no, I can't do a good reason. You replace, I would say you. Yep. Then order sign, send them, send away. It takes 2 weeks for a single character with maybe a phase or upgrade, and that's for one. It can take a really long time. Obviously, if I was not a script on board, I would leave them the task of doing that, and I would start my own character, because obviously some developers have different scheduling compared to others.
What?
And where was it going with this? Oh yeah, and obviously their schedules are different, but if I'm working on a character of my own, I can leave another character to the other developers. And that way, it can be 2 characters in 1 or 2 weeks, saving a lot of time. But I'd say 2 weeks. Very fine, test for bugs. Yeah, confident 2 weeks. How often do you get lots of for customs? I get basically daily. I get so many requests for customs, and obviously it's good money, but it delays development by so much. It's just not worth the hassle. So I always say no. Just not worth the hassle. So yeah, I just put my head down, focus on development, and hope it works out. A lot of stuff here. Hold on, let me deposit some of these. Put you away. You. That. And this is good. Am I just a chill guy for real? I don't know. I don't know about that.
What?
I feel like it's how everyone should be. I don't know. I'm just grateful to be where I am. Obviously, I know people can take that for granted, especially when the game can blow up. Obviously, I had times where sometimes it got to my head where I was taken for granted, and obviously I had to reflect that without obviously everyone, playing my game, being the bosses, posting posting videos on guides. I always watch videos of people when they make new updates. I don't always message on them, but I always do watch them. I'm just internally grateful for people that even make content for UTC, or even just play in general. Just talk about experiences. Yeah, try to rank characters. Try to just like have fun. I find that wonderful. I find that as accomplishments. I find that as a way of I made it. I made it to a point where people just
What?
enjoy the game for what it is, and I'm happy. I'm happy for that. And obviously, I'm also grateful to the staff team that are dedicated enough to enjoy the game for what it is as well. Let's do this. Okay, this is under. Thank you for the food. I honestly wanted to and plan to make content for the game. I really want the game to be big again. I don't want people to be forced in a situation where, oh, you have to make content, you have to. No, you don't have to. I appreciate when people do it. but I'll never force it on them. Ever. That's cruel.
What?
That's too cruel. Obviously, I'll work on it. It's a bit. I am a bit in between games because I am also helping my friend Lizard. Obviously, they're new into the development scene. As I said, I just scolded them for doing gambling stuff. So I am trying to like help them into a proper direction where they can be happy with what they are doing, and at the same time proud of what they're doing. I think that's wonderful feeling to have when you're actually doing it for yourself and having pride in your work. And and they seem to be in a happier place due to it. Obviously, the updates take way longer than you to see. They're taking their precious time. I don't want them to end up in a situation of UTC where they are forced to stick to a very strict schedule and feel confined into their own little space where they have to pump out updates constantly, and they realize that yeah, they should probably make what they want to make, but they also should have a more stable schedule. I don't know if I should be saying this. Is that leaking? Am I leaking the updates? Am I saying this? Am I leaking the I probably think it is, but yeah, they want to respect their work and at the same time have a steady schedule, so they're trying to find a good mixture. So yeah, I'm excited to see what their first update's gonna turn out. Uh, it's something I generally would like to ask you though. Ah, it's something I generally would like to do though. As a dev, I think it all depends on your end goal is either money or dedication. You could have both. Obviously, if you're good at something, you should always be paid for it. I've believed that. I always gone to believe that. But it's a bit of a mixed bag. What does it mean to be good? What does it mean to be successful? Am I successful? Am I doing good? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. It's hard. It's like if you want to start, you have to think about the time and dedication it takes. It's not something you just say and then you give up half-heartedly on. No, you have to stick to it. You have to dedicate a lot of time. You have to, if you really want to make money, you have to put so much time into it. You have to constantly pump out. You have to compete with people. It sounds so mean, but you have to compete with people, and sometimes you do destroy potential games because your one's doing better or your one's like striving. And I seen a lot of Undertale games that have destroyed other Undertale games. For example, I know people are pitting UTC against Multiversal Timeline or whatever the this one was called. Timeline. I don't know what it's called, but I realized that game is dead now, and maybe I contributed to that. I don't know, but it definitely feels like I might have had a play in that, and it feels bad. It feels bad, but this is the type of environment Roblox promotes now. It just feels bad. I feel like there could definitely be better ways to do it. But at the end of the day, if you are going to start, it might be good to have someone on your side to help you guide through it. That way, you're not confused, you're not lost, you're not mixed on what to do. You have a goal, and the goal should start small. Goals should start very small. For example, maybe let's say I want to make a blaster, and then you break down how you make that blaster. Well, obviously, you need the design for it. So you open up Blender, or if you don't want to use Blender, that's fine. You can open up a Block Studio, go in, you think and visualize how it looks. You can even get an image or reference for it, that's fine. And then you get the blocks out, you get the sphere, you make ovals, you start shaping it. You make the Blastoise model. Congrats. You're now halfway. And but slowly, by doing this to everything you're doing, you eventually get into this rhythm. Eventually get into this rhythm where you're comfortable just doing what you want to do. And eventually you want to see as, oh, I gotta make step 1, step 2, step 3. Instead you're gonna see as all big one step. So instead of saying, oh, Blast, I need a model and all that, you're gonna be like, okay, immediately I know that I'm going to need, I'm immediately know, okay, just make the move. And when you reach to that point, I think you made it. I think you are in a great spot. You reached a point where you're confident enough to there, where you're just like, okay, I can just, yeah, it's just one easy step. And it takes some skill to get to a point, obviously. It takes time, but if you're willing to put in the time, you're definitely gonna be rewarded for it. Oops, not good. Get caught! Nice. Does he get caught? 8%. And we just caught a legendary! Let's go. Very nice. Aren't I on time yet? Honestly, if I'm being honest, you might have killed the game against someone who played the game, then jumped over to UTC. Yeah, it's a bit cutthroat. It's a bit cutthroat. Obviously, I didn't intend for that to, play how it did play out, but it just goes to show where you have to be very competitive, and I don't know, it feels mean. It feels mean. Maybe I don't have the proper mindset, but it feels definitely bad. Because obviously some of these people might just actually be in it for the fun of it. And it's a bit of a situation where you're like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not really your fault, but you feel like it's your fault. Yeah, but the good thing is that they got their fun from 2019 to 2020. The original game was killed from copyright. It's a shame. That's a big shame. Yeah, copyright's a bit weird on Roblox because, for example, the Megalovania theme isn't copyrighted, but something like Sands theme, which is just a Megalovania remix, is copyrighted, which doesn't make sense because it's a remix. But I think that's just, again, creators in the scene just being a little unfair because it's because of Toby Fox that we're allowed to have what we have. Obviously, he's not against us doing what we do because obviously it's free advertising for his games. But some people take it a bit too far and copyright stuff which is his, and you know, it can ruin some stuff for other people. Cause shocker, he did not own Megalovania. I know, crazy claim. But people out there, I don't know if it's greedy or narcissistic or maybe egotistical. What? What just happened? That's fun. I got teleported? Yeah, I got teleported. Okay. But who am I to say? You know, I don't know these people in depth, so you know, who knows? Oh, I see. Okay. So we're gonna go to this quest line. Pineapple off. Which doesn't feel like we will because we're fast. We're going the wrong way. Don't worry, we're looping around for more speed. Speedy gameplay, I guess. Across the bridge. Did you just let me hit on the floor? Is that what I think it is? Oh. Still all the eggs and just leave. But yeah, I think for let's see. 5% is crazy. Yeah, we actually got all 5%, that's crazy. Let's do it. Stop bouncing up it, down, stop. There we go. Alright, we got the boss, that's pretty much what we needed. Up, we got 2 more. Good bonus. Keep going straight. Let's keep on going, keep on going. Collect these, which are like little buffs. Oop, I'm stuck. Oop, oop, you're good? You're good? Yep, you're good. How do we miss it? It's a cross up there, I see. There's no way I'm gonna make it up here. But I believe. I don't believe.
What?
Yeah, I just let him fall to his death. You good? That is good. That is good. It's really weird how being a dev works. It must be confusing if you don't update your game. People get angry if you do that. Get angry. Yeah. It's like they get angry either way. And you just they're like, okay, so do I update or do I not update? How did you get one shot? You didn't. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it can die to a Pokeball. That's fine, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dilemma. It's like, okay, man, you guys want me to update or not? Hey, you a surface dweller? Yes, you do look different from the people here. You came to see, I don't know who that is. She's in the tower behind that barrier. I heard from her grandma she's a long time given an outsider will come and shut down all the barrier's palaces in order to meet Lady Aura. I think she meet Lady Aura. She's the person you're looking for. Must be very lonely waiting all this time. Sure. Great, do your best. Okay, how do I do that? Hey. Hey, guess we won't be playing. Yeah, it's a bit of a dilemma. It's like, you guys want to update or not? Make up your minds. Let me start to full damage. But yeah, Ruins update. Hopefully it's gonna be fun. It's going to be something I always wanted to make, obviously. Because I like making Sans characters and stuff, don't get me wrong. But I always wanted to mix it up a bit. I always wanted to mix up a little, just a little bit. Okay, we're here at the first spot. What do we do here? Alright. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Oh, we're done. What's that sound? Shiny? I think I'm going from way. I don't see it. That's definitely the sound of a shiny. Is it above us? Sounds closer. There we go. Shiny. We got lucky with shiny here. Yeah, we caught a shiny first try. Do you ever get people? Do you ever get people who try this stuff just for benefits? A lot of the time. Yeah, it's constantly a thing. I don't mind if you want benefits, because I do give out some stuff like here and there and whatnot. And obviously, if you're with staff for a long time, you get you know, a chance at a custom and whatnot. But if you constantly keep asking for it and you don't have anything to show for it, maybe don't ask for it. Just a little tip, little tip. Just a little advice from me, because it gets pretty annoying, especially since like get on like once every 2 weeks or something. I'm like, bruh, maybe actually test and then ask me once you do. But to them, that is a foreign concept. To them, it's a very big foreign concept. And 3% right there. I just realized that's a literally another gambling mechanic. The little circle thing, which is RNG. Look at that, 4%. Second try. 4, 10, 11. There we go. Yeah, I'm just pretty lucky. Alright, another one. Yeah, let me be tester and give me every upper custom in the game. And I don't do anything in return. Exactly. Yeah, have you got moves? Yeah, sure, man. You can do that. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely an option. What's the next one? This one. Yeah, it's a bit crazy, but I think it's fun. Developing is definitely fun. So at the end of the day, you are your own boss. You can do what you want to do. It can be fun. Challenging sometimes, but still can be fun. Actually, this is the closest thing. Yeah, this is definitely the closest thing. No, it's not. This is nowhere where I wanted to be. Yeah, this part is like confusing. Okay, so that goes there. Wait, is this like? Yes, this part system is confusing. Ever since Portal confirmed? Yes, sir. No, it's not. Why did I say that? No, it's not confirmed. How about this? Someone asks much for me to be the owner and maybe the admin. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's fair. Owner, and admin. I think that's. I don't think that's enough. Maybe like add in moderator too. Why not? Why not? You know, maybe you can also be like, I don't know, tester, admin, owner, and moderator. Just a thought. Just a thought. What the hell? Who's that? We catching up. Oh, my bad. Oh, what? Okay, I guess that's okay. I don't know what happened, but okay. Are you serious? He teleported me? Bruh. Tell me further. Wait, I guess we're going to this one now. Then we kill innocent animals. No, I have innocent though. It's self-defense, officer, I swear. This is really fast. I don't know why I just uses this. Because he can't fly over gaps. We'll cross that bridge when we cross it. Was it? I just see someone in my presence try to. I don't see it. Yeah, this guy's really fast. What? Boss bar? Okay, we just for the fun of it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Wait a second. Hey, perfect HP, man. That was definitely planned. Let's catch you. Which we can catch you. There we go. 15% chance. We got this. You're saying I can catch? Okay, man. I will use this one. Ow. Seriously saying I did 0 damage? What? How about this? Yeah, that's awful. How do you not get caught? Oh, ow, okay, my bad. How do you like that? Okay, I'm just gonna jump from every like facet. Where is he? Oh no! I used the wrong. Oh my god! I just jumped off the map. Are you still not caught? So I can catch 4%, but I can't catch like. What's your PC specs? You really want to know? Okay, you just spawned in. Okay, finally the rainbow ball caught him. I have a 4090. Yeah, 4090. Yeah, I got a 4090. And does this help me somewhere that's actually good? I'm so scared to actually. I'm so scared to use this. No, I'm too scared. I don't know where it's gonna take me. Oh, please say you're gonna somehow make that. Yeah, you're him. I have 4090. I think I like 64 gigs of RAM. For my CPU, it's an i9. 490. I guess you make my 57 look like integrated graphics. It was way back then when UTC was much more popular. I was able to afford it. Thankfully I got this bad boy made. Yeah, before the RAM price increased, so I made it before it was like exorbitant amount of money required. So the RAM prices were like actually friendly back then. Nowadays, yeah, good luck. Is this top the way I think it's supposed to be? It doesn't tell me, but I'm trusting it. I guess worked out. Yeah, I was gonna say your RAM costs more than my GP now. Yeah, yeah, that RAM is probably able to like pay for so much now. It's actually diabolical. It is water cooled as well,
What?
which makes me literally game without it ever heating. It's so nice. I do have to change the liquid here and there. It doesn't have a drain outlet because I'm stupid. But oh, I did not realize this was like that. Hold on. Yeah, we're murdering humans now. Yeah. I don't know why they sound like that, but we don't talk about it. There we go. I think I just shoved a bunch of money. Oh, chest. Hold on.
What?
Yep, we can line up with this one. Obviously, I don't like flexing, but I mean, I don't like flexing. I don't know. It's a very nice PC. I use Blender with it. Roblox Studio, of course. I use it for rendering. And stuff like that. So it's good to have a beefy system. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. It's just gotta be how it is. We should play upgrade severity as well. Springs. Hope I didn't walk into a bad time here. Don't need those chests. Been a good loot. Oh, we're full. We don't need you. And we can get rid of you. Okay. A little more inventory space now. How was your PC before that one? Was it bad? Before that one, I think I had something equivalent to a 3080 Ti. It wasn't bad. Trust me, it was not bad. But someone else in my life wanted it, and I was like, yeah, okay, sure, no worries. I'll just go make myself another one. So it was not bad. It was not bad. It was really good actually. It's a silent PC case, so that means. Oh, this is where the tail thing was. I could just went to the top. It was not bad. Definitely not bad. Give me a second. I'm back. Ah, where was I? Yeah, it was a good PC. But yeah, someone in my life wanted it, so I was like, yeah, okay, sure. For that, I actually used a laptop, and this laptop was good. It's really good. Like at the time, it was the highest tier laptop you can get, and I was really happy with it. It was a really big laptop. It was ginormous. It was really heavy too. But the thing is, yeah, you're a phone, you do that. But at the time, I was actually very inexperienced with how technology worked, and my idiot brain removed the keys on the laptop to try to clean a but I didn't realize you need to have a tool for that. And when I ripped them off, literally that's what I did. I ripped them off. I actually damaged some of the keys, and I also some of their I tore off their pins. They literally attaches it to keyboard, and I never used it again. I used it rarely, for Roblox when I was like outside and traveling around. I used it here and there. But it just did not work out. It did not work out. So I sold it for not even a fraction of the price. I sold it for so cheap. I definitely got scammed, but at the time I never used it. It was just collecting dust, and I just wanted to get rid of it. So that's what I did. I got rid of it, and I'm happy I did because I was never using it. I was never using it, and it was just collecting dust. And the second one, I just gave away to someone else. Again, I wasn't using it. Wasn't I didn't wasn't for like I just gave it for free, and I wasn't using it. I just gave it. Obviously, I won't be doing that again because at the time I was like, okay, sure, I'm making UTC stuff. I'll just give it away. That's fine, whatever. But I realize money has a lot more value nowadays than ever because of the economy, how bad it is, and it's just horrible. It's horrible nowadays. Also, yep, I remember. We can just go up. Let's just try. No, 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 no! Don't attack! Don't attack! Don't attack! Keep moving! Keep moving! Break the wall. Can't break the wall. Can we not break the wall? Can we not break the wall? I swear we literally broke the wall before. Maybe we gotta do the tower first.
What?
Can we actually catch these? You can. 11% chance. Is that even worth it? One more? Nope, that's all we can do. Yeah, with like 0% chance. We got one of them. We'll take that. Yeah, as you can see, this weapon is totally infinite stuns off. And this is a beginner weapon too, by the way. Absolutely diabolical. Obviously, you can get higher rarity for more damage. But it just stun locks them. They literally just can't do anything. As you can see, my ammo count barely even goes down because there's a chance of not consuming ammo. It's just crazy. I want to upgrade from 5070 to 5070 Ti, but I honestly don't need to. I can run 2040 FPS at 4080p pretty well. It'll be a waste of. There's no point for that little of an upgrade. Honestly, not. There's no point. I'll just stick to what I have. 5070 is great. You don't have to like go any higher. You don't have to feel ashamed, man. It's like it's good. It's good. Like you have a really good setup, especially at 2040 FPS at 1440p. It's gonna say like I'm flexing, but I do have 4K and you can run up to like 600 FPS and all that, and it's great. But again, it's overkill. It's definitely overkill. If someone told me, hey, would you rather downgrade twice and get 2 PC or keep what you have? I would probably downgrade twice. Because, again, I don't need this high of specs, way too much, it's overkill. It's definitely not something that I realistically need. It does the job, sure, but again, I don't really need something this much. Demo is right now. He's slaughtering instant villages instead of working on UTC. Yeah, I'll definitely work on UTC. I'm just gonna finish like these little like exclamation marks, and then I'm just gonna stop the stream there because why not? I mean, yeah, I mostly play Roblox, so 5070 is the most overkill. Yeah, I've also played other games like Palworld. I wish I would have said I love playing with Call of Duty, but nowadays Call of Duty is just not it. It's just the shadow of its former fame, which is sad. Shad. Your English is hard. Which is sad because I used to love playing the older Call of Duty titles. Nowadays, I can't even enjoy that. Yeah, we'll leave it out. What? Why ain't you going me? What did I do? I did get everything right. I'm not being a schizo. Oop. Hold on, guys. You can tank it. There we go. Now we run. With this one, because this one faster. The last good Call of Duty was BO3. I argue Black Ops 4 was okay. But yeah, Black Ops 3 was definitely one of the last good ones. Why do I like Black Ops 4? Because of the zombies. That zombies was actually pretty nice. Sure, they messed up in some areas, but I feel like that map design was wasn't bad. Especially Ancient Evil. I really like that one. Okay, we are still full inventory. Do you want to go to that one? Okay. Yeah, I wish they did like a zombie game mode where it's like every zombie from every game with its own system. So if you want to play Black Ops 2 with like Black Ops 3 systems, you can. If you want to play like, I don't know, Black Ops 1 with like Black Ops 6 systems for whatever reason, you can. I feel like that'd be pretty cool, but yeah, no. I'd rather have the microtransactions and stuff, which I can still do in that zombies mode, but I digress. I feel like it would be fun. Speaking as a developer myself, I think that would be really fun to play. In fact, I think that would make probably their best-selling game instantly. And we just keep adding on to it, like DLCs or something. Obviously, like make the DLCs free, but you can sell cosmetics or whatever. It's like a really cool idea. But that is just me. What?
Yup.
Yeah, you murder those. You murder those innocent little. I don't even know what they are, but yeah, you get them, man. I guess we'll just use this on you. Yeah, I'm sorry, little one. Your friends were murdered. Can you climb? You seriously can't climb? Call of Duty Black Ops 8 now included with the Battle Pass for 8 zombies. Every new card adds another microtransaction. Yeah. It's so annoying because they said in one of the things they weren't gonna add any more goofy skins or whatever. And they literally just do that again. I bought can't believe I'm saying it. I bought Black Ops 6 and 7. Biggest mistake. Biggest mistake.
What?
Biggest mistake. I regret it. I really do regret it. Cause they promised like it'll be better, like yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like what do you mean by that? You say that, but then it turns out to be like the worst thing I've ever seen. Yeah, you guys, you stare at me. Okay, hold on. Yeah, murder them. Those are so many. Oh my god, Nick him, please. Yeah, you got it. Okay, why is this not picking? Bro, hold on. Why was that just like the hardest thing to lockpick? And I'll give it to you. And get rid of you. That's fine. Still click this, right? Yep. We can attack back, or just gonna like stare at him? Alright, that's one way. Yeah, you commit mass murder, man. Oh, hold on, guys! Dodge! Wait! Oh no, what happened? No, 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 no! You know what? Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Oh, stay in the corner. There you go, stay in the corner. Oh, my bad. You good? Yeah, I'm gonna lie, it looks like it hurt. We are waiting for GS6. I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna be playing it. As much as I enjoyed GTA 5, trust me, I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it, but the issue with GTA was I just didn't. It was just not much of a game. Simple as that. I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not much of a game. What just hit me? Yeah, you look at him, bro. Look at him. Like maybe bro had enough of like mass murder. My bad. Oh. Let me. W. Okay. Hold on. I don't know what game I would be excited for. Like maybe like a genuine Black Ops 2 remake or Black Ops 3 remake, I would be super hyped for. But besides that, like, I really don't know. Let's get this over here. What? Oh. Yeah, this is the little pad, finger character, like, looks really cool. I'll just take you back. I don't want you to accidentally kill her. Oop. That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. Can we catch you? What's your chance? 38? That's not bad. One more time. One more time. No! Me out of the water. One more time. There we go. Peak. Alright, let's go to the last one. What do we get? Something about Dragon Crystal? Yeah, I know what we got, but we got something. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my friend. Oh, that's what I've been saying, dude. A BO2, a BO3 remaster. But the main reason I want to remaster, don't attack him, bro. Why are you so angry? You look at him. They're instant. The main reason I want it is to add cross-play. Like, I don't get why they just don't add cross-play to like these type of titles. I swear their profit would like literally like marginally increase, like greatly increase. But no, no fun. Oh, you're out of stamina. I caught myself. No, I didn't. That's fine. We'll go straight. We're going downhill. I'm just waiting for my friend to get PC so we can play the of Calamity mode, not any other games are worth playing. Yeah, I just wish Terraria had crossplay, man. I feel like it's such a big issue with the games nowadays. Why don't we just have crossplay? It's just so annoying. Cause like every friend I have, literally on every different like console. What's that sound? Maybe in a scooter. That's the sound. For example, we have like someone on Xbox, someone on PlayStation, someone on PC. Like, okay, now we're gonna find a game that everyone can like play on those platforms, and it's just so annoying. It's like, what do you mean I gotta mix match all of these together to like create something? It just creates a situation where it's like, all right, I guess we gotta find a game like just like this. For example, we tried Helldivers, but our friend on X, obviously I'm not gonna say the name, but the friend on Xbox said no, I can't, it's just too hard. I'm like, bro, are you serious right now? And he was like, yeah, man, we gotta find a different game. Helldivers is too hard for me. I'm like, bro, okay, Then we looked around, and I was like, okay, let's just play some Among Us then, you know, like, why not? So I bought the game. I never played Among Us, by the way, so I was like, okay, I'll just buy the game, we'll just try it out. And then these like I hate to be mean to my friends, but these morons are just not built for this type of game. I was like, bro, what do you... Like, someone literally, like, murked me in front of the whole squad. And they're like, nah, bro. Bro, it was this other player. It was this other player, man. It was other player. Like, you gotta believe me. And then there's someone I voted for, like, the other one. I'm like, bro, what? What? And then they're like, skip. We don't know who it is. I'm like, no way. Ain't no way. And then when I'm an imposter, there's someone I know it's me. Even though, look. Okay, I did a kill, right? Let's say, what was it? It was like top left. I did a kill. I vented. I went to bottom right. And I'm with some other people right now. I'm like, okay, well, I'm with him. I was with him for like 2-3 minutes. 2-3 minutes. I was with him the whole time. And then the body was finally found. I'm like, okay, I'm hard cleared. I was with him the whole time. Then I'm gonna say it's me. I'm not even kidding you. The people I'm with say it was me. You know their reasoning? You know what's their reasoning? Because why not? I almost punched my own monitor when I heard that. I actually almost punched my own monitor when I heard that. I almost threw up. I actually almost threw up. Like, hey, why not? I feel like it's you. I'm like, bruh. Okay, man. Okay, bro. Just get me out. Just get me. I was at that point. I was like, "Oh, just get me out. Just get me out. Just get me out." I couldn't be stuffed. I was like, just get me out. And there's one time I was AFK, right? I was AFK, and someone murdered in front of me. Like I was AFK. I didn't know who it was. Came back. I was like, "Oh, buddy." But before I could report it, I moved. I moved, right? I moved, and someone saw me, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Then I'm like, "Oh, he killed." I was like, I literally had to defend my life. I was like, "Bro, I was AFK. It wasn't me." And they're like, "No, man. No, man. It was you. It was you, man. No, man. It was you, man. You got caught, man." I was like, "Bro, it's not me, man. You gotta look real stupid. You gotta look real stupid if you vote for me, and you gotta see it's not me." He's like, "No, man. No, man. It's you, bro." I was like, "Yeah, bro. It's just vote for me." And it was obviously it wasn't me. And he's like, "Oh my god, man. There's no way. How's it not you?" I swear, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. That was my first experience with a longest team. Most miserable experience I've ever had playing a game. And I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have this much friends. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think we got enough very good Ians for stuff. Let's go back. But sometimes it does get under my skin. Or maybe that's the fun part. Maybe that's the fun part. Who knows? Maybe I'm missing out on something. But yeah, what else did we try? We tried obviously these are games I suggested, by the way. But oh hey, even though they're not suggesting any games, like my bad for just suggesting stuff. But I also suggested like we play. What was it? Obviously Black Ops 6 and 7. I suggested those games, which biggest mistake ever. What else? I swear we played more than that. We tried Warzone 2. Not it. That is not it. Nope. We instantly deleted that. Apex. Again. Nope. That was not it. Apex was not it. It was too sweaty, and I don't know. It's not even sweaty. It's just like the amount of hackers they have on that is insane. I'm surprised they haven't like addressed it or whatever. Here we go. Next level. Oh, we got an achievement for that too. I don't know if you can see that.
What?
Okay, next level. Peak. But yeah, and I gotta look at my like, desktop to see what else. We tried Brawlhalla. Yeah, that one's a good one. We tried Brawlhalla. Again, for some reason they kept calling me the most sweatiest person they've seen in their life, and they instantly uninstalled. Even though like I bought the characters as well, and I shouldn't have done that because we stopped playing right after that. Very fun. Very very fun. And at that point I was like, bro, okay, but I don't know what else should I suggest. I was like, okay, Grounded. That's a good game. Since Grounded 2 is coming now, maybe we should play Grounded 1, see how that goes. And we're like, yeah, mate, yeah, we'll do that, we'll do that. Yeah, they gave up. They gave up on that too. They gave up on that too. I was like, bruh, it's just right now. And then and they gave up on that too. One of my friends actually kept playing that, so shout out to him. So yeah, it was just, not great. Not great. But I just kept being like downers, even though I was keep suggesting games. I was like, okay, what else can we play? Phasmophobia. Let's try that one, mate. We did actually play this one for a lot longer. We did play Phasmophobia a lot longer. But again, I had to carry because they kept saying it was Wraith, which is a ghost type, and this ghost type, it cannot pass salt, right? It cannot like step on salt. So I'm like, alright guys, let's quickly test for Wraith. They're like, what? How do you test for that? They're high level than me, by the way. They're high level than me. But I was like, alright, we'll put salt down. We'll see if they get past. They're like, alright, mate. We'll put some salt down. and they did step on the salt. So I was like, it's not Wraith. I'm like, how do you know? How do you know? I don't know if it's rage. I don't think it's even rage bait. I think it's just like IQ deficiency, just all way down. It does make it funny. It was pretty funny.
What?
It was pretty funny, especially 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 since this one experience. One was like, oh, well, what does this item do? And I just started hearing music box. I was like, nah, bro, it's Jova. It's Jova. I was like, yeah, man, you keep holding to that, and I hid. Placed down a crucifix and a candle, and I was praying. I was praying for my sanity. All I hear was screaming in the background. I was like, golly. Yeah, nah, they're gone. It's over for them. It's over for them. And I just took a random guess who it was, and I got it correct. Well, still funny. Oh my God. Yu-Gi-Oh! We tried that too. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game where you play with cards, and these cards have different abilities. So it's like Pokemon, but it's not like Pokemon. What am I saying? It is nowhere like Pokemon. Well, it's a card game, bro. And one of my other friends played this a lot, so I was like, let's try it, see how it goes. And I'm telling
What?
you, it's like their brain just turned off. And I was it's like their brain just turned off because I have a trap card, and they know I have this trap card, and then they play into it. I'm like, no, man, you're cheating. You're cheating. I'm like, you just saw me get it, man. You just saw me. You just saw me grab that card. I'm like, nah, man, nah. It's so stupid. I love it. And then yeah, they rage quit and uninstall the game instantly. Yep, instantly uninstalled it. But at least in that game, I didn't spend money, so there's that. Silver lining. But yeah, it was pretty fun. They kept trying to outsmart me, but yeah, it did not work out. But yeah, let's call it here. I don't want to drag it on. Yeah, that's fun talking about Giphy moments. I think it's great to have stuff for motivation. Let's quick wait for this. There we go. Oh, pretty good luck. And instant stop. There we go. All right, we're gonna call here. Just Giphy, we'll take this helmet off. Just yeah, there we go. Old man. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. Thank you for listening. It's Yont. Thank you, man. Thank you, and thank you anyone else who's listening, watching, all that good stuff. But yeah, take care, everyone. Wish you the best, and yeah, I'll be working on you to see. Bye.